Hello students. Today we are going to see this new chapter Python variables and operators. Okay. So from this chapter onwards you will be studying in detail about what is Python and how to use Python programming language. Okay. So before going into that you can see that they have given a small introduction about Python programming language. Here you can see that most of the programming languages are behind this Python programming language. Okay, so it is very simple, very robust, and it is very efficient to create softwares and application for mobile interface. Okay, so most of the tech giant like Google, YouTube, and Quora. So these are all the apps that uses this programming language to develop their application. So if you read it properly, it not only helps you to get good marks in the computer science, but also it will help you in the career, okay, of your life. Okay, so take some time to read all these things. So let's get into the subject. So in this chapter we are going to learn about uh, the appearance and graphical user interface integrated development environment for creating Python program. So we are going to work in interactive and script mode of programming, create and assign values to a variable, understand the concept and usage of different types of data types. Okay, different data types in the Python. And uh, and we are going to see the different operators like arithmetic, relational and logical operators, and we are going to, at the last we are going to see this uh, Python expression and statements. So introduction. Here you can see that Python is a general purpose programming language created by uh, Godo van Rossum. Okay, so from CWI. Okay, so this is the institution where he worked, and National Research Institute for Mathematical and Computer Science in Netherlands. Okay, so this language was released in the year 1991. So Python was given name. Okay, so given name to this by the BBC comedian series. Okay, so that's what the Python name Python has been given to this programming language. Okay, so key features of Python programming language. So it's a general purpose programming language which can be used for both the scientific and non-scientific programs. Okay, so it is a platform independent programming language. Okay, so platform independent meaning, so you can create a program, uh, you can you can execute the same program in different operating system. Okay, so you create a program and the same program will execute in Windows, and the same program will execute in Linux, and the same program can be get executed in different operating system. Okay, so this is platform independent. So platform dependent means you have to create separate program for each of the operating system. So this is fortunately an uh, platform independent programming language. So the program written in Python are very easily readable and understandable. Okay, so most of the instructions are in English. Okay, most of the words are in English, so it is very easy to understand and it is easy to read. Okay, so there's only few steps to do a very large actions. Okay, so in the version 3.x of Python IDLE, okay, integrated development learning environment. So IDE full form is integrated development and learning environment. So this is the latest version that we are going to use in our practical session. So 3.x is Python 3.x is available on the internet. You can just download it for free. Okay, so it's a open source open source program. You can download it and you can install and work with it. Okay, so it is available in this website www.python.org. So there are two types of mode when you are going to use this uh, IDLE. Okay, IDLE means integrated development environment. So this is a software. This is software. This software is used to create Python program, and it helps you to execute this program. Okay, so the this same software has two types of mode. One is interactive mode. Okay, so another one is script mode. Okay, you can see that. So script mode is another mode. So we'll see one by one. So interactive mode, in this interactive mode you can see that in Python in Python programs can be written in two ways, namely interactive mode and script mode. The interactive mode allows us to write code in Python command prompt. Okay, so there will be a separate command prompt for this interactive mode. So in this you can see that this three greater than symbols. So this indicates that you can enter any instruction after this and it will be get executed immediately and you can see the output immediately. Okay, so that's the interactive mode. Okay, so whereas in script mode you can write and store the instruction as a separate file with the extension uh, py. Okay, so py stands for Python. So mostly all the file system has an extension. So to denote this file as a Python programming file, you have to use this py extension. Okay, so script mode is used to create and edit Python source code. Interactive mode programming. Okay, so first of all you have to start this software. So you can start this software just by clicking on start all programs Python 3.x and ideally Python 3.x. Okay, so even you can see that this kind of desktop shortcut will be available in the desktop, so you can just double click and here you can see that this is the opening screen of the um, IDLE software. Okay, so here you can see that this provides the prompt command prompt like this. So this is the menu bar and this is the title bar. So you can just type the command like this. Okay, you can type the command like this and at the next step when you press enter, in the next step itself the output will be provided to you. Okay, so here you can see that first line is print print Python programming language. Okay, so at the next step itself you can see that the text that is given inside the double quotes is printed. So here you can see that they are in the next line they have used three variables. The third variable is assigned to an expression x plus y. So now they are calculating the addition of it and they are printing the result here. So in the next step itself you can see the result here. So this is a small example program for uh, mm, both expression. So this is a pure example one is pure expression. You can just see the result there. But this has some program codes here. Okay. So next is script mode. So script mode has to be storing all the program instruction or in file, and then you have to run it. Okay, so first of all you have to create a new file. Okay, so either you can just press Ctrl N or file new. Okay, you can just select file new here. So file new file will is an option available under the menu file. So you can just click on that, and this kind of page will be available for you. In that you have to type all the codes like this, and then you have to save it. Okay, so you can just save by clicking file save. So file save or Control S, then a small dialog box will be appearing like this. So save as dialog box. So in that you can just select the location where you want to store, and then you can see that you have to give the file name .py, and then click save button. Okay, so in the last bottom of the screen you can see that save button will be available. So just click on that to save it, and if you want to run it, then you can see that there is a separate option which is known as run. So run module F5. Okay, so this F5 is the shortcut key. So when you press F5, it will start running the program. Okay, so if you are having any errors, then this will show you the error. Okay, so this run module will also show you this, in this line there is an error. Okay, so it will tell you that this line of this program has some error, so that you can just check it. So that's what it's given here. So after changing it, you can just save it and run the program, so that it will just show the result in the interactive mode itself. Okay, so with this we'll finish the class today. We'll see this input and output function in the next class. Thank you, students.